What is that? What is this? This is definitely a tooth of some kind. No way. Joel and Alissa hit me up at about midnight and they had to go down to take her to the ER. She had a altitude sickness. So that always sucks. I hope she starts feeling better and I hope she can get back up here. But I feel really bad for her. I don't know, kind of once you get altitude sickness, to go back up to where you got altitude sickness is kind of miserable. What's going on?
Tired. I haven't even picked up my bow yet.
It's been a long start. Had kind of a rough start to the morning today. Joel isn't feeling very great. He's got kind of a head cold, and so he's going to be cruising around on the ATV, glassing some meadows and stuff like that. And I am heading up into where I was at yesterday, where I got into that elk, and we'd seen that mule deer doe. I'm heading back there, and my plan is to go even a little further. That's the plan. I've got the bow on the back. We're heading in. Wish me luck. Alright, well, I just shed a layer, and while I was taking my jacket off, I heard a couple of chuckles, and they were right up, maybe a couple 100 yards. So we're going knocked arrow from here on out. I'm just being super quiet. We're gonna go up over this hill. Let's go. I heard a couple chuckles up here, and then I heard a bugle over here, and I heard crashing, like an elk had stepped on a rock and it fell down the hill. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to cut up in the middle of them. There might be two of them, I don't know. It's a beautiful spot right here, though. Alright, I am about 200 yards from what I think is a bedded bull. I'm going to start clearing out an area while making a little bit of noise to sound like another bull. I might throw a couple calls. I need him to come down to me. I cannot go up to him. He's got the advantage with the sight of where I'm at. I need him to come down to me. So we're going to try to get him to do just that. Alright, that's another hunter. That's my bull. sat here for about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, and I haven't heard another bugle coming from this direction, so I have a feeling that he probably moved over to the next ridge, or he's just being really quiet. Either way, I'm going to be really quiet as well, and I'm going to try to sneak around and try to maybe get behind him if he's still there. There's a camp behind me that keeps ripping bugles, and you can just barely make them out. They're probably 2,000 yards down the hill, but we're going to keep going this way, so this way. We're going to keep going this way. Let's go. I got to pack this up now. 9:23. Maybe we'll see some mule deer. Seems to be the play. All right, we're heading up. I got up about halfway to where I wanted to try to get over this ledge, but I have to take a break. The hiking is no joke. It's pretty much right behind me here. It goes straight up. But yeah, fun. I got up here and I was like, oh, I can break through a little crack in the trees. I can see my car from here. And somebody parked behind it. And I don't know where they're at, if they came in this direction or hopefully they went the other way. But parked right behind me. I mean, right behind me. Look at this. See that? See that truck parked right behind the pilot? Hoping I can hear another bugle soon, so I can at least figure out if I should go up or if I should go over. I don't know, but that's my update. I'm tired and I'm rethinking this hike already. But we might side hill for a little bit and then split up, who knows. That's the plan. Side hill, split up, here for bugles. Listen. Whatever. Words. Certainly not a cow elk. Certainly a cow though. Well, kind of an eventful morning. I had a bull bugle probably 200 yards away from me. I got down into where he was at and... Yo, what? Yo, what? What is that? What is this? This is definitely a tooth of some kind. No way. That's wild. Yeah, I just found it right. I mean, it's pretty close to the river here, but I wonder what that could be. That's crazy. But yeah, eventful morning. Found a tooth of some kind and yeah, got into a bull, but never did see him. Heard him, but never did see him. So we're gonna try to make a game plan for tonight and get after it. Let's go. We are getting to the end of the day, and I didn't hear anything on this evening hunt. I went way up high up in this area over here, so we're gonna head back to camp here in a little bit, but just sit in the last little bit of light here in this meadow, and then I'm gonna head out, catch up with you guys in the morning maybe, or maybe back at camp. I don't know. Catch you guys later. Good morning. It's cold. It's a cold morning. We got frost over everything. I'm about to fire off a bugle and see if anything responds. I'm expecting something to bugle from up here, but we'll see if they're talking this morning or not. I'm not hearing anything. So, we'll push in a little deeper. Alright, give you guys a little update here on the day. Joel is not feeling that well. He's been dealing with a head cold for the last couple of days. So he went into town yesterday to grab a hotel and try to kick his fever that he's got. So I don't know when he'll be back out here, or if he'll be back out here. So after losing Alissa on the first day and Joel on the third day, it's a weird feeling, man. I don't know. Like, I want to be here, but I also am in a weird headspace where it's like, I don't know. I was just looking forward to spending time with Joel and Alissa, and it's still fun to be out here. Obviously, this is God's country. It's amazing, but there is a huge piece of it missing, and it doesn't feel right being here. If I kill, I'm gonna end up having to I talked to some of the guys up the road, and they are veterans here. They've been here for the last 5 years, so they said they'd be willing to help out with whatever. So I've got some friends on the mountain, but it's not my brother, you know, and it feels weird. But I feel like I have to keep hunting. And yeah, this morning was just not fun. I woke up and didn't want to get out of bed. It's cold. It's cold in the mornings, man. It is hard to get up when your sleeping bag is so warm. But we're in it. So I came back up to the same spot here that I've been hunting for the last couple of days, but I think that they've moved up further over the next bench, and they're going to be hard to get to from this angle here. I'd have to maybe try to drop down on top of them maybe or something. But while I'm up in this area, I'm just going to spend this morning hanging out and listening and seeing if I can find any sign. I found a couple of fresh tracks, maybe like yesterday. I think they were in here. I don't know if they are still here because nothing's talking and I don't see any other sign than the one footprints that I'd seen headed down the mountain. And so I don't know. I know yesterday a bull went up the mountain. I heard him going up. Yeah, he was kicking stuff down the mountain. It was rolling. We're going to keep plugging away. But today feels weird. I'm not going to lie. Today feels a little out of place. Not having Joel on the mountain, losing Alissa on the first day. It's been a wild trip, but we're going to continue.